I have been YouTubing for years now. Years. And listened to, has anyone ever just, like, seriously, this shit's starting to get real old, folks. Real old, real fast. I will shut down this channel, and I will shut down every series, and I will shut down every movie, and I will quit every project. I will get the hell off this channel if no one listens to me, because I am sick of this. Here's the message. This is my channel. This is my channel. My YouTube channel. I have been creating content since 2019, folks. 2019. And every year, it's just always the same stuff. Do this, Drew. Do that. Stop it. Stop bossing me about. It's getting real annoying. I'm sick of seeing posts. I'm sick of seeing comments. I am tired of seeing this. I'm tired of people telling me what to do for stupid reasons. I cuss. I create content that is for everyone. Well, not for everyone, but still. I also join projects every now and then, but railroading me and telling me that I am forced to be a part of projects, this shit ain't gonna cut it. Honestly, I'm tired of this. I am tired of this. Stop railroading me into projects and stop telling me what to do. No more watch your language or add me in or anything else like that. If it keeps happening, I will shut this channel down. I will cancel every movie, every show. That'll be it. But yeah. I know you didn't, but people still are. But yeah. I won't quit YouTube, but if people keep bossing me about, I may just quit this channel and start a new channel, one where I won't have people bossing me about. Honestly, I might just consider turning off the comments for good and just not turning them back on. But I'm tired of people telling me what to do, to watch my language, do projects for them when I haven't even said I would be a part of them. Like, when have I said I would be a part of projects? Like, this has happened for years now. It's pissing me off. Like, I'm serious. Can we please ask me first? But yeah. I will listen to feedback and I'll listen to opinions, but why I can't stand is whenever people are just like, watch your language. Read the fucking channel description and watch every video. I know you haven't, but this shit's getting real old, folks. I'm tired of people telling me what to do. But yeah. I'm not saying anyone's in the wrong, but well, yeah. If you are a kid and you're watching this channel, stop watching! This channel is not for children. If you don't like cussing, stop watching the channel. There's an unsubscribe button. Hit it. Yes, YouTube Kids is what forced me to do this. I like reading comments, but I can't have comments if I don't have a mature channel. Plus, people always tell me, Thomas is for babies. But yeah. I'm tired of dealing with this shit, folks. It's getting old. Like, please. So if this keeps up, I will shut everything down. I will shut down Easy Railroad for good if this keeps up, because I'm tired of dealing with this. I will. Or probably stream. But well, I feel like I need to do this. But yeah, I am at my breaking point. I will shut everything down if people keep doing this. Stop railroading me into projects. Ask first. We say, hey, Drew, can you please be a part of my. Hey, Drew, do you want to be a part of my project? Make it a suggestion. Like, honestly, ask first. If you say, yeah. Well, I can't really. Well, that depends on your definition of cancel. If you mean like Twitter cancel, I can get myself canceled by being offensive, but I don't want to do that. I don't want people to see me as a bad person because I'm not a bad person. Do I sometimes have a temper? Yes. Like right now, you're seeing the temper side of me. You're seeing me cross. Because this shit is getting real fucking old. Huh. These are some examples of, well, comments, but well, yeah. That's all right. But well, yeah. Yeah, these words exact, but still. And here's why it just. Oh my gosh, this actually helped. This is actually helping. It's actually. I'm just going to quickly. But yeah, what White is doing is an example of what I have to deal with. Like, this is a channel for, well, this is a channel for many people, but it's not for kids, and it's not for people who hate cursing and hate violence. I like Happy Tree Friends. I like South Park. I like Simpsons. I like Family Guy. I like adult animated shows. I watched Sausage Party many, many times, buddy. Many, many times. I've watched Sausage Party, Freddy Got Fingered, and many other R-rated raunchy movies. So I am not the, clean Christian person I used to be. But yeah. It's all a joke. It's all a joke. Don't worry. But anyway, please stop railroading me to projects. Like, when you're railroading me into projects, like, you have to ask first. I'm tired of people just giving me lines. Like, I understand if you have autism. I understand if you don't know any better, but well, yeah. Yes, and I appreciate you listening to me. And keep listening, because if this keeps happening, I may have to shut everything down. Boy, look at all the views. Oh no, me doing the stream, that's not a joke. Fair point. Fair point. It's just how this has been happening like so many times ever since I first started Drew Thomas. Honestly, yeah. I might also turn off the comments, but yeah. Yes, that too. Like, mostly, it's also community posts where people just say, people get so excited about their projects, and they just, jump straight into at giving me lines. Like, actually wait until I say, yes, I will be a part of this. Like, don't give the lines until I say so. This is probably just me sounding upset in the moment. But while if I feel better, I probably might delete the stream, and I won't consider quitting. But while this is just, yeah, it's just getting old. real old. But yeah, the stream is definitely not a joke. I'm just tired of dealing with this. Like, hey, buddy, could you kindly mention this in the post too? Like, yeah, feel free to mention this in the post. And well, yeah, Sandra, you are talking sense, and I like this. This is proof that you have changed as a person, and I am proud of you. I know I still have Angry Thomas, but well, yeah. Thankfully, this has nothing to do with drama. I'm trying not to start drama, but yeah. Well, yeah, but then people get pissed off, and they get pissed off for me, being not being a part of the projects. Like, when have I said yes? It's happened with a user back in like 2023 or two. Honestly, that's why I consider that the dark ages. Like late 2022 all the way until early 2023. That was the dark ages. I like that was when I was just about to be canceled. Like I was about to shut everything down. Sort of like how I am right now. Projects as in movies, Drew Thomas and Friends, Show Me Train Adventures, but yeah. Anyway, it's also happened many times in the past with Mo Mayfield and stuff, and well, let's just say that it got repetitive. I'd say that was like one of the first instances of well, yeah. Yeah. This is mostly just me that's just me blowing off steam. Because well, I've just been frustrated. I don't even know why I did the stream. Well, at least I do it on users. I didn't mention people. I didn't call people out, but still. I don't have anger issues, folks. I just sometimes get frustrated sometimes. Sometimes I just need a little vent, and it just helps me feel better. And I also do this for comment advice. Advice. Sorry. But yeah. Hey, just ignore these, yeah. Yeah, I apologize. Let's just say that it's happened many times where I got railroaded into joining projects and people would get pissed whenever I would say I wouldn't be a part of them. But in reality, I never said yes. Like if I said yes and however and if someone came up and I did quit, I would understand why a person would be frustrated, but honestly, people are just forcing me against my will to be a part of projects. Or at least it feels like it anyway. It just gets old. I'm tired of dealing with this. That's why I put this threat on the title. I'm gonna change the title real quick though, because yeah. I'm gonna change the title so people will stop freaking out. Because this is getting a lot of views and I don't want people to think that I'm actually gonna shut everything down. Oh yeah, I remember that episode, Bluey. Always makes me want to hug my Chili Healer plush backpack, but yeah. Yeah, that's another reason why I did this stream, because, well, I have work. I work at McDonald's. I'm also a volunteer at a miniature railroad. I go to Six Flags. I have other stuff to do. Also, Mr. Chloe, did you by any chance get your Discord back? Because your Discord was sending me a bunch of Mr. Beast stuff, which, yeah, fuck Mr. Beast. If there's one user I hate, it's Mr. Beast. Also, sorry if you heard yelling. My dad was calling for my brother, and yeah, he's very hard of hearing, so he can't tell when he's yelling sometimes. So I apologize if you heard a Tyler. Sorry. My dad's very hard of hearing, so he doesn't always know his own volume. He's like Rowley from Hey Dougie. He's like Rowley. He doesn't know his own volume. Well, I guess he kind of does because, well, and because according to the episode Rowley's First Day, which maybe you guys probably don't know what I'm talking about, but yeah. So I apologize that the title freaked you all out. I changed it to just a venting stream because, yeah. I just thought I'd vent my frustration with what's going on. I'm sorry if I freaked y'all out. But yeah, y'all can go back to your lives if you like. Thanks for listening to the vent. I'm probably still going to stream for a while. I'm probably going to bring my friends on so they can hopefully bring me back to reality. So I'm going to invite some friends so they can quickly snap me back to reality. Yeah. I'm going to just take a little breather, just hang out with friends, but yeah. I kind of see, but yeah. Anyway, here's Chase.
Hi. Hello.
How's it going?
Good. I finally bought a Casey Jones that is in pieces.
Oh, that's nice.
Did you see the photo I sent?
Yeah, I think I've seen it.
Where it had the 4 colored circles?
You're being a good listener. I just like to say right now, you're being a very good listener. Yeah.
Right, Drew?
Oh, okay. It's a Linkin Park reference, but yeah.
You saw the photo with the 4 circles?
Yeah, I saw.
Hello, heroes versus villains.
Yes.
Yeah, I bought a Casey Jones that is literally in pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah, the boiler is not attached to the chassis, and one of the drive wheels is not attached either.
Yeah.
So it's gonna need some work.
What does the description say?
I'm up to it, though.
Okay. Okay, the description's fine because I don't mention quitting in there.
I'm good, heroes versus villains. How are you?
Yeah. I won't actually shut down the channel. Well, maybe I will, but well, it is getting a little frustrating how
I
people
finally
are projects.
I finally banned a certain someone from all of our Roblox games.
What?
What?
He said words since they're inappropriate. I guess he was probably mentioning how, you know.
Do you know who I'm talking about, Drew? The person I banned?
Yeah. Yeah, Brady.
Yep.
Honestly, that's another thing I can't stand is when people take advantage of one another. That just frustrates me a whole lot. But yeah.
He got on my nerves and he made that server.
Okay.
He got on my nerves and he made that server, so I just decided he's pissed me off enough. He's trying to take over our games. I'm just going to ban him from all properties. And if he tries
the message was unfinished because I can't find the first half of the message. Oh, I think I should probably look at the community post, but yeah.
Yeah, and if he tries to access any of our games, he'll be immediately kicked out and permanently banned.
Yeah.
He'll probably try to sneak into the Ambers and Zooline game if I have it open and I don't see him,
Yeah.
like at night or something.
Well, this stream's probably gonna have the most views out of any stream that I've made, because this had a lot of views whenever I was making Thread of One into
I wish you could
Blaze.
go to Iron Spike on Saturday.
I wish I could too, but well, it's my sister's birthday and she wants to do a rage room. It's my older sister's birthday anyway, and I want to be there for her. I would love to go on Spike, believe me, but well,
I would bring Thomas if you were there.
that, and I've never done a rage room before. It's pretty much where you get to break stuff. Hey, I could just think of the people bossing me about, and then I could just break stuff with that rage.
If you were coming, I definitely would have brought James and Henry.
If I was coming, I would have brought my Bachman train so you could hopefully repair my tank engine.
Yeah, did you see I sent you the picture of my tank engine that looks very similar, and it kind of looks like Thomas. With the blue cab roof, the blue cab.
Yeah.
Although it has no name or number.
Oh, yeah. I suppose now we should talk about a more positive subject. THX has finally released the new trailer, and it was pretty cool. Like, I thought it was a pretty cool trailer. Like, THX has done it again. I've noticed how longer these trailers have gotten, though. My question is, will this be seen on DVDs again? Because that's what they were implying in the post. If this is just so they could promote a new trailer, then that's just sad, because I miss popping in a DVD and seeing a THX trailer before a movie. Like, back then THX would appear on like every Laserdisc from Disney. Well, almost every Laserdisc from like the early 90s, the late 80s. Well, actually, any time in the 90s, you would see like the THX logo appeared before any Laserdisc a lot. I can't think of a single Laserdisc, which that was way before VHS and DVD were a thing, I guess. No, wait, VHS was still a thing, but well, there was also Laserdisc. That was like the precursor to DVD. And that had similar formats to a VHS, except it was on this really huge disc. And well, yeah. I never owned any Laserdiscs, but well, I know what it is because I'm somewhat in the logo fandom, but I'm not part of the logo community, which is basically a bunch of people with autism that do crazy content in addition to their logo fan stuff. But yeah, it was a pretty good, yeah. It was a good THX trailer. I'm hoping that we'll see it before DVDs. Or better yet, why can't they do it with streaming services? Like, why can't THX certify audio and visual stuff on streaming? Like, they could go to Disney Plus and certify releases. Chase, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there. I'm just listening.
Oh, okay. I was just making sounds. I'm like, is he okay?
What?
Yeah, I heard you making like humming sounds. So I thought, is he okay?
Oh, I was humming the Thomas and the Troublesome Truck song. The ba 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 ba.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
from Thomas and Birdie's Great Race.
Yeah.
How about a race, Thomas?
In fact, I think in my next character watch THX logo video, which I think it's probably gonna be Gary and Nibbles.
I still haven't seen Zootopia 2.
Yeah, then I had to suggest not watching that. In fact, you should. In fact, I'm half tempted to get the DVD from Walmart so I can give it to you so you can finally watch it.
Yeah, or I could see if the airplane I'm gonna Fly On in the Summer has it free, like it did for Zootopia 1.
Yeah, I mean, it is on
I
basically
don't have Disney Plus.
now. It says yet to air on live television, though, but well, it will eventually. It will probably make its televised debut on the Disney Channel, and then eventually, that it will air on FX, or it will air on Freeform. Yeah, but it doesn't have Disney Plus.
Yeah, I do not have Disney Plus.
See, Chase likes to kick things old school. He uses DVD.
Yeah. Or I like to find a pirated version.
Yes, you could probably find a pirated version of Zootopia 2, but it probably won't be the best quality because, yeah.
Usually I don't care about the quality as long as it's free. I found the Polar Express for pirated. I don't remember what site it was. It was probably taken down.
Yeah. I just hope that wasn't the showing I went to because, well, there's a lot of chompers and you might hear me shushing a kid.
You know what's funny? Remember the Tiny Christmas movie I showed you? That one clip
Yeah.
where you saw something you weren't supposed to?
Oh, yeah.
That was actually pirated. I don't know about you. What?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I guess that was the thing. If you go on a pirated site, you'll accidentally see those.
Yeah. Definitely be careful with. In fact, I've actually seen a whole video on movie watching sites how the guy actually clicked on the pop-ups to show what malicious stuff they might have. So far, none of them redirected him to those wink wink sites.
There's actually one site that I find is really good for watching pirated. I won't say its name, but it usually doesn't give you. It gives you like one ad and that's it, and you can watch the entire episode all the way through. And it's for multiple TV shows, like Nickelodeon shows, Cartoon Network, and a bunch of anime.
Yeah, so back when I was a kid, in addition to watching DVDs, sometimes my mom would just use those piracy sites. There's like one called Mega Video where you can only watch up to 72 minutes, and to watch the rest you have to get a subscription or something like that.
Remember when I showed you Dragon Maid? It grows back. It took a bit longer than usual because I had to remove all the poison. And it's poisonous?
Yeah, that part just... I was really slap happy.
Why did you laugh so hard at that?
I was slap happy.
You're like, and it's poisonous?
Yeah. It's already working. I'm already de-escalating.
Yeah, you need to watch more of that episode, more of the episodes because you don't have a girlfriend anymore.
Are you implying that I should just have an imaginary girlfriend again?
No, that's not what I said. I said you should watch more of the episodes.
Yeah. Honestly, though,
it's good, isn't it?
I can look at girls now without any shame because I don't have a girlfriend. Like, I could look at their... I mean, obviously, I'm going to stick to older women because, I mean, why would I do that to a freaking innocent child who hasn't done shit to anybody? It's wrong.
Also, it's one of the few animes that actually grabs my attention.
Yeah.
Why'd you say I was a nerd for recognizing a Hatsumiku pin?
Yeah.
At Six Flags. Why'd you say I was a nerd for recognizing it?
It was because I was messing with you.
Everybody knows who Hatsumiku is.
Well, yeah. But, well, you are an anime connoisseur, so, yeah.
Partially.
You don't, I bet you've seen every episode of Pokemon or something like that, like my sister almost has.
I used to not like Pokemon, and then I watched a couple of episodes.
There are some good episodes from that show, and a good movie.
I've seen
Pokemon, the first movie.
Actually, I think I watched like a couple episodes per each style of Pokemon, like Pokemon Advanced
Yeah,
or Pokemon Sun and Moon. There's
just
like
definitely be
many different
careful
versions.
on what type of episode you watch because you might accidentally get that one Porygon episode where when Pikachu uses Thunderbolt attack, it just causes a whole flashy screen that may cause seizures.
We're blasting off again. King Team
Um,
Rocket.
yeah. Anyway, so since you're here, Chase, why don't you tell your side of what happened at Six Flags during the
Yeah.
fight?
So okay, I'm gonna start from where all three of us left off. How about that?
Yeah.
I was waiting I was waiting at the train and I couldn't film because I ran out of film. I was like, "Hey guys, the park's closing. We better get going." And you guys are like, "We're gonna stay and record the train." And then I got a text from my mom saying, "Get to the car now." I'm like, "Okay, guys, I gotta go." So I ran.
Oh,
What?
I think I understand why she said it like that.
Yeah,
She
that's
saw
exactly.
that.
And that's why I was trying to get you guys to be like, "Hey, we should probably get out now."
Why they cut the power? You think that's
I
something to do
don't
with the
know.
fight or something? Because they cut the power for a few seconds
I
and
don't
then
know,
turned
but
it
then I
on.
ran straight to the gate, and then when I look outside the gate, there's cop cars lining the entire front, like all the way, almost all the way, halfway to the ticket booth thing, the thing where you pay for parking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I ran next to the wall to the pickup parking lot and got in the car, and then that's when I started calling and texting you guys, say,
You
"You
made it
guys
past
need
the
to get
fight?
your asses out of there now."
Yeah, I think that's why we were already making our way towards the exit. Because I remember there were you know, Ferguson. Is that like in East St. Louis? Because that I heard that's where most of the crime happens. I know
Wait,
that
so what were you
there's
saying, Drew?
I remember that me and Wyatt were leaving the park. We both felt happy as we saw Tommy G chugging away, and we said goodbye cheerfully to the security officers. They told us to go exit to the left, and I was like, "Huh, I wonder why they're having us exit this way now." Which I'm pretty sure it's for yeah. Sorry, I
Yeah.
just saw more in the comments. Anyway, I will talk about that. But first, then as we were approaching the shuttle station, I suggested to Wyatt that we could probably take the shuttle to the Holiday Inn because so we wouldn't have to walk a distance. But he was like, "Nah, I think we could walk." And I was like, "Okay." And then we just saw the cop cars, and then we just saw a whole group of people just ganging up on um people, and we saw
Yeah,
officers all
I
yelling.
saw.
We're like,
Apparently,
"Oh
they tried to
shit!"
ambush the cops.
Yeah. So
According to my parents, what happened was they ran away because all the cops came, and then they tried to ambush the cops and get back into the park.
yeah, but they're all like, but Spike see the cops yelling at them, and as being why we're exiting, I was like, yeah, I think we should pick up our steps, and so we started to briskly jog, and then when we asked someone what was happening, they were like, someone has a gun, run for it, and that was when we just started booking it down the trail. Like I'm talking Thomas and the Magic Road, Thomas and Lady style. There we were, rushing down that track, just running as fast as we can away from
I
that
can
diesel
just
town.
imagine that.
In fact, I even hummed the music a little bit as I was running because, well, yeah. And then as I was approaching the Holiday Inn, I called my mom. I was like, "The fucking cops are here! The fucking cops are here!"
Did you guys see my text when I said you all need to get the heck out of there?
um, no, I didn't see your text,
I
but yeah.
texted Wyatt. I texted Wyatt. I
Honestly, though,
texted
it's
Wyatt and I pinged
crazy.
you guys in Discord. I was like, "You guys need to get out of here now,
It just
like
goes to
right now."
show how much stupid people there are. Like honestly, I'm glad Six Flags has a chaperone policy because it was just absolutely unnecessary for people to cause panic throughout the park there were families leaving, and they wanted to do like this whole takeover. Like, what the fuck were they expecting to gain?
Also, why I'm not staying after park hours now.
Me neither. In fact, I'm gonna very tight fisted with Wyatt if he doesn't leave. In fact, I'd say if both of us are there and Wyatt is not leaving, we link him by the arms and we drag him out tantrum style.
Yeah, I want. Okay, Drew, and hear me out on this. If we're leaving early, let's leave at least a minute or two before 8.
Well, as soon as we get off the train, because
yeah, no more. One more ride. No more. No more. Yeah, no more doing that.
well, in all fairness, none of us predicted that this was going to happen. Like,
But
it's
still,
just
you're not supposed to
disgusting
be
to
there
hear.
after park hours.
Yeah, it's
Just because you
disgusting to hear.
can, hear me out. Just because you can doesn't mean it's a good idea.
Yeah. But honestly, this behavior that I've seen was just disgusting and horrendous because
Yeah, I'm not
honestly,
staying after park hours
yeah.
anywhere.
Also it has nothing to do with race, but well, those people definitely were not raised well.
Nope.
Like,
Yeah, I when I walked out, I saw them trying to
yeah.
go to the cops. I was like,
I've seen a
okay,
couple
I'm
of
hiding it.
news
I'm hiding by the
stories.
wall.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of news story posts, and some of them had really racist comments. Like some of them showed gifs of monkeys, and I'm like, okay, that's racist. Some had like the N bomb, and I'm like, okay. I guess I'm talking both N bombs. Soft A, hard R, also
Yeah, those words are no.
yeah, also the Spanish word for black, but yeah.
Yeah, when I walked out of the park, I also went to the left, and then I saw all the cop cars, and I was trying to stay close to the wall so I wouldn't be seen.
That's good. Like honestly,
Like
you should have.
like I was,
Yeah.
you know what? Huh?
At least you made it past it. But if your parents weren't there by the time we were heading out, you probably would have gone with us to the hotel.
Yeah, probably.
Because we walked inside for a little bit, and we sat down on the couch in the lobby to calm ourselves down, and
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
trying to ease you guys out of the park, but you guys were like, "No, we're gonna stay and watch Tommy G."
Honestly, not much. Honestly, though, it's not worth dying for getting a shot of the train because, well, honestly, I would love to get shots at the employee crossings at the St. Louis Zoo, but it's not worth losing entry to the zoo for.
Exactly.
I mean,
That was
they're
my
very cool
point.
crossings,
That
but,
was my
well,
point. Why I was trying to get you guys out. I'm like, okay,
plus you already
it's
had a
past park
nighttime
hours.
shot.
What?
Okay, yeah. Plus, you already had a nighttime shot, and why does he need to shot the train leaving with empty coaches?
Yes, because okay, Drew, hear me out on this one. Can't you just do that at Fright Fest?
Yeah, my point exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, no more staying after park hours. And if Wyatt tries to, I'm gonna drag him out.
Yeah.
Like that one toddler I saw at the zoo line. What'd you say?
Yeah. And if for any reason Wyatt is upset with us, he'll eventually calm down and thank us later.
Yeah, because you were scared, weren't you?
I was terrified a little bit.
When I walked out, I was like, "What in the actual F asterisk is going on?"
There was like murderers. I thought there were murderers. That's why I was so freaked out.
When I walked out, I saw people. There was people running and a bunch of cops standing. I was like, "I'm out of here. I am."
Yeah,
and I
darted. Had coats on. They had masks on. They were pretty much trying to do like a takeover terrorist attack or something like that. Not really a terrorist attack, but well, apparently some of them had guns. Apparently.
Yeah.
Thank God they got this chaperone policy. In fact, I feel like Enchanted Parks needs to be very tight-fisted with.
And apparently,
like Silverdale City.
Apparently, what I was told, they set something on fire.
Well, I didn't see anything about a fire, nor did I see smoke. All I could see were cop cars, cops being surrounded by a bunch of.
Yeah, it was probably out by that time, but my parents said that they saw something on the ground, and they lit small like paper on fire.
Maybe it was a flare from one of the cops.
Maybe it was definitely something that was burned, but I didn't look at it very long. I just ran. I was like, I'd rather be alive than dead.
So were your parents pretty upset with you whenever you got to the car? Or they just,
No, they were just very worried.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, I can absolutely see why. And again, that's why I texted you guys immediately. I was like, I need to call them now and make sure that they're out
Yeah.
of there.
I really feel like Six Flags needs to be very tight-fisted about teenagers because look at Silver Dollar City. You don't get much of that. You don't see much teenagers. I mean, I don't mind diversity in Six Flags, but if these types of people are going to cause trouble, they need to be
You know what's
refused
surprising, Drew?
service. Yeah.
I don't think I ran as fast at night than I did the Brave Engineer in the morning trying to get through the gate.
Oh yeah.
Because remember, I Brave Engineered that morning and arrived with like 3 minutes to spare.
Yeah, you were. Yeah. I still had that worry. I was like, I hope he makes it through the gate. And as I was looking for White, I see you coming in. I was like, he made it.
If that's Casey, I'm gonna crow like a rooster. Well, cock-a-doodle-doo.
But yeah, I really feel like Enchanted Parks needs to be very, very, very tight-fisted. I'm not saying, I'm not
Were
saying,
you all surprised that I made it on time?
just, tell them to get the fuck out. But I'm saying that they need to control this. Like, it is St. Louis, that's true. But they need to have that we reserve the right to refuse service to anyone rule, like Jerry Jumbo Jr. in Zootopia when Nick was trying to get that popsicle.
Did you notice that Wyatt did make a couple of mess ups that day? Because he bought those pins, but then he couldn't buy a season cup.
Yeah.
So
he was doing. Yeah, he definitely wasn't doing things the Mr. Conductor way.
yeah, or the SNC way, partially.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna go out and buy these pins. Yeah, I didn't. That's kind of why I didn't buy any merchandise. I was like, do I want to get something or do I just want the cup? And I was like, yeah, I'll just get the cup.
Yeah. Sometimes at McDonald's, we have the right to refuse service, especially if people are causing trouble or not buying anything. In fact, we have the right to tell them to get out. Get out. They don't buy stuff, and they just sit in our lobby and smoke while not eating.
Also, Drew, next time we need to do the standard no reaction challenge on Pandemonium because that was funnier. I wonder why Pandemonium stopped though. Also, we both screamed on Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, we both sang opera.
I sang opera pretty loud.
Yeah.
It's unexpected. It's not like Powder Keg where you expect it, but it's just like ka-chunk, and you go straight up backwards.
But, I still screamed just because, it was a pretty intense ride, as always.
Honestly, that was fun to ride Batman and the Ninja towards the end.
Yeah, it was. Honestly, we should just get on the train, too, because,
yeah, you all were really focused on the train for some reason this time.
Well, in all fairness, this is the last season at the Six Flags Park, so I mean, I'm sure the engineer said that nothing's going to happen to Tommy, but
although I will agree, the one train ride was fun, where it was you, me, Wyatt, Mr. Six Flags, and the other guys all in the caboose.
That Chuck guy who was the Mid America group guy, and then Mr. Six Flags' girlfriend. Oh, was that your first time meeting Mr. Six Flags? So is that your first time meeting Mr. Six Flags, Chase?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Mr. Enchanted Parks.
I don't know why I'm still on the crossface. Here we go. Wasn't he just awesome though?
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
You should see him at karaoke.
Yeah, I had fun talking to him.
Yeah.
Mr. Enchanted Parks.
But yeah, this guy.
Did you hear me when I said Mr. Silver Dollar City? And he's like, no.
Oh.
That was when we were at the St. Louis train station.
Yeah. In my opinion,
Drew,
I feel like Mr. Six Flags just needs a friend.
Drew, that was cool hearing the reverse whistle on the caboose.
Oh yeah.
The toot 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 toot.
Yeah, which when I do another Drew Thompson Friends character whistles video or Drew Thomas Trains whistles video, I'm definitely gonna feature Caroline's whistle.
How many times did Tommy get stuck?
Quite a bit because the trains were full because there were school events. But honestly, I feel like Six Flags needs to cut back on like school events. Like
yeah, the train was way too full. Like way too full.
Oh. I'm not gonna say why he doesn't like Mr. Six Flags out loud because one, I don't want him to see the stream and feel hurt, and two, we're gonna keep it personal anyway.
Because remember, he got stuck quite a few times. I remember we were blocking that crossing.
Oh yeah. Also, if our friend Nick says 6'7" one more time, I will throw him in front of Tommy G. Robertson.
I thought 6'7" was dead.
Apparently not, because YouTube is still doing it.
Honestly,
it's YouTube's fault. You see, if they hadn't introduced that stupid 6'7" update, I wouldn't have had to make this stream because then I wouldn't have had to make that post and have someone tell me to watch my language when I was telling YouTube "fuck you." And then yeah.
Honestly, Drew, I think the number 7 is funny by itself, not with a 6 in front of it.
Yeah.
7.
What is your prediction on when 6'7" will end? My guess is
7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7.
Yeah. Well,
7.
Some fads come and go. I mean, not a lot of people say "damn Daniel" anymore.
Nah, 6'7" is dead.
We need to make sure it's dead. We need to run it to the ground. In fact, we need to get as much people to say 6'7" as much as possible until people are tired of it.
Wait, Drew, you didn't tell anybody about what happened at Boomerang that you are going to ride next time.
Oh yeah. Cue the Thomas Angry Face, please. Thank you. Anyway, there was these white fat ass broccoli top idiots that just waltzed right up to Boomerang thinking that they are, cool people. They're like one of the best people in the whole world. They think that they're so funny. But no, they're not. They were asking if we had an OnlyFans, so I quickly shut that down because I knew where that was going. He was going to probably try to ask for like our emails and numbers. And honestly, I don't like when people ask me for my personal information. So I was just like, we only date women. We only date women.
Dude, if you hadn't
so I had to shut that down.
If you didn't walk away, I would have said a word to them.
I probably would have said worse too. Like, yeah. Shortly after that, they started. They kept asking us for like our emails and stuff, and then they just resorted to saying, "Where are you guys from?" And then directed towards Chase. One said, "Are you from America?" And then the other guy was like, "Dude, that's racist." And because I don't want to deal with the bullshit anymore, I was like,
you know what I would have said?
I'm not wasting my time getting on the Boomerang for these idiots. Come on, Chase, we're leaving.
I was gonna say the island of Sodor.
Yeah, the wavy blonde are ugly, and they are fat. They need to lose weight and get some exercise. They need to lay off the McNuggets and energy drinks. They are fat ass idiots that look ugly and horrible.
Drew, no matter what, you are riding Boomerang next time.
Yeah, unless of stupid broccoli top teenagers who like to think that they.
Oh, don't worry, I'll run them into the ground so they won't bother you.
I say they were more like palm tree tops. They had that long wavy hair. I just want to yank out.
Honestly, Six Flags needs a ride like Tom and Huck's where we can just spray them with water.
Like honestly, if that shit happens again, I'm just gonna yell for security. and bust their ass.
Security.
Yeah, I probably said that, or I probably would have said way worse, which I'm not going to actually say because it could get me canceled and consider me homophobic. But let's just say it's a
Andrew,
word
did
that's
you kind of
really
see how I was
hurtful. But
unfazed and just ignoring them?
yeah, me, I was trying to be unfazed, but it was hard to. I think they were doing it so they could cut in front of us. But yeah, I just walked right past them, didn't say anything, didn't punch them. I would have hit them in the balls if I had the chance, though. I would have hit them in the balls.
Yeah, I was basically like, these two are being a-holes. I'm just not going to say anything because if they don't get attention, then they're not going to say anything.
Exactly. Like, it was not worth it starting to fight with them because I knew that eventually it would result in us getting kicked out and them getting their way because the greedy beat the needy, apparently. So it wasn't worth it. So I was like, you know what? I don't have to go on this ride. I didn't want to go on this stupid ride anyway.
Justice League, which I whooped you guys.
Yeah. In fact, if it happens at any ride, unless if I waited so long and these idiots are just, unless if I waited a long time and these idiots just show up cutting out of the blue, because if that's the case, I'll bust their asses through security or the ride operators, telling them that they were caught cutting in front of me, or if I see them in the line, I'm not going to wait that line. In fact, that's mostly why I got ADA, and I need to get myself renewed for it pronto. In fact, when I
Hey,
get
Drew,
off the stream, I'm going to talk with mom about give me a doctor's appointment for that.
wasn't that funny that on Justice League it didn't show the correct guys on the screen?
Yeah. Okay. Didn't
Although I
people even
whooped you
have flash
guys. I
passes or
whooped you
anything?
guys in that game.
Because, well, I didn't see any flash passes. I didn't see ADA passes. Well, what they did at ADA is because they're mentally fucked. Because their mom probably dropped them when they were just a fetus. Because their moms are pathetic losers who don't do shit about their kids. Pathetic parents who don't know how to raise a kid, who shouldn't be parents in the first place. Those kids need to be in an orphanage, rotting away through rats, cockroaches, and every single bad thing about orphanages. They need a Miss Hannigan to put them in order. And they'll be like, "We love you, Miss Hannigan." Have you seen Annie? Has any of you guys seen Annie? You know what I'm talking about? You know, it's the hard knock life for us. It's the hard knock life for us. They need a hard knock life. That's what they need.
Wait, what's that from?
Annie. It's a movie about a curly-topped girl. Well, it depends on which version. The original 1980 version is about a curly-topped girl who has red hair. The 2014 version is a black girl and a cell phone owner. Either way, they both tell the same story. Girl is an orphan / foster kid. They meet a rich person who dismisses them at first, but then grows attached to them. But yeah, those type of people need a hard knock life. They need everything that my biological father put me through. They need a spanking of a lifetime. They need
I
a
thought
mouth
we
to
were talking
bounce.
about Six Flags.
Yeah, I know. I am talking about Six Flags. I'm talking about how those people need a life similar to Miss Hannigan's.
You're not talking about how I whooped you on Flooded Mine and Justice League.
Huh, I don't remember that. Oh yeah, you did whip our asses on Justice League, I remember.
Yeah, I beat both of you.
Yeah. That's another thing.
Because of my cookie clicker fingers, I'm able to spam the trigger.
Yeah. Yeah, that was another thing I had to vent about. Those stupid fat ass Six Flags kids who need to get a fucking life and need some good spankings and beating. I'm sorry, am I sounding too cruel? No, not really. I mean, I think that everyone deserves love, and I guess they deserve love too in a way. But well, it's too late. They're already going down a bad path. They're kids. Kids are stupid, and pretty soon they'll be raised the best way possible by rotting in jail for sexually harassing or being racist pricks.
Yep.
And it's going to be well deserved.
Watch me
They definitely
beat him on
deserve it.
Justice League and see what happens.
Yeah.
I could probably whip their asses too. Actually, I whipped everybody on that cart.
But yeah, I feel like there's a lot of Six Flags kids that need to get a life. Like, I love Six Flags St. Louis, but believe me, I wish the place was a lot better.
Yeah, it needs to be upgraded. I wish Joker was running that day.
Yeah, but the reason why they're closing it is because they're actually working on the Funhouse, which is kind of going to be sad because soon they're going to have to do away with the DC theming if they can't get a deal struck with Warner Brothers.
Honestly, one of my favorites that's not a roller coaster is Catwoman.
Oh yes, I love that one.
That one?
Yeah,
And they stick you at the top.
yeah. Honestly, Catwoman is definitely one of my favorite rides. I think it's my favorite flat ride in Six Flags St. Louis.
Honestly,
Probably
Shazam was hilarious.
Yeah.
I kept seeing you like appear and then disappear, and then you reappeared and then you disappeared.
Yeah, that was a great ride.
We need to ride
Also, I could
Shazam
ride
again. That was
Spin
fun.
again. Spin Sanity is a lot of fun because we have to play Simon Says with the ride operator.
Oh yeah, Spin Sanity.
Yeah.
That's a copy of Electrospin.
Yeah, except Spin Sanity has more seats, and it's a lot bigger. However, I think I prefer both, honestly. They're both equally great. I feel like the more fun would be Electrospin. Especially how much faster it spins you.
Sorry. Shazam.
What?
That's how I feel like pronouncing Shazam.
Oh yeah. Honestly, I can't wait for my next visit. I don't plan to return until like later in May, mostly because I'm plotting to go to Museum of Transportation, and I'm also wanting to do some railroading.
Hey Drew,
I will
let's
be
go
there
and
for the
ride
55th anniversary.
Shazam.
Yeah, I'll be there for the 55th anniversary because I heard they're going to be doing special stuff that day, and then I'll probably be there the weekend after the 55th because I would love to see the new shows.
Wait, what day is that?
June 13th is when they're gonna have the new shows, like Watch Your Caboose again.
Oh, like
the
when are
new
you
56
going next?
I think I'm gonna go for the last weekend in May, or maybe I might just go on a weekday. I feel like a weekday would be a lot easier, although not a lot of stuff might be open. First things first, I need to get my ADA pass stuff renewed.
Oh yeah, I finished my first year of college.
Oh, you finished your first year?
Yep. It ends tomorrow.
Congratulations! You made it through college longer than I have because
that's why I wanted you guys to go to Iron Spike. Unfortunately, I can't go to WFMP on Sunday.
Well, I think I know how I could make up for this. We could do a trip to the Museum of Transportation. Granted,
maybe
if I can convince my dad.
I can't do it next weekend or the weekend after that because I'll be busy. I'll be out of town.
Yeah.
So it'd have to be either in late May or June.
Honestly, maybe we should just wait till June because hopefully that'll give me more time.
Yep.
I know that for July 17th, I'm going to be out for that day because I am going to St. Louis, Missouri to see Big Boy. In fact, I think I might be in St. Louis for the next few days or around the St. Louis area, at least on the Missouri River Runner.
I'm going to try that as well. I'm going to try and see if I can get out there and see Big Boy because I saw it in 2021.
I could probably see if Dad can take us to Herman, and by us, I mean me and my brother, and yeah.
Yeah, I'm still sore from running around Six Flags.
Anyway, so we've got one. Okay, so we're approaching the 1 hour mark. So say what you got to say before I remove you backstage, please.
Like and subscribe. Be sure to check out all my games on Roblox, and all the train museums around Missouri. All right, thank you and goodbye.
All right, finished. 100%.
Let me see if there's any. Anything else? Oh yeah, and go subscribe to Drew Thomas White's Train World and Chase's Railway Lines Productions, and uh, do not force Drew to do anything he doesn't want to, and leave at park close, Drew. Next time.
All right.
All right, I'm done. Yeah, do not bother Drew into doing things he doesn't want to.
Thank you. Anyway, so that's all for the stream. We appreciate you for listening to this message. Please don't make me repeat it again, because if it is, it means that I'll be doing one more stream and I'm probably going to shut everything down. I'm still probably going to shut everything down if people keep ordering me about. Like, a gift isn't a gift if it's demanded. Like, being a part of a project doesn't feel like to doing something nice when it's demanded. That goes for any nice thing that people do. Like, if someone's doing something nice for you, that's great. But if you're telling them to do something nice for you, that's demanding. Like, don't be demanding people. Like, there's a way to be respectful and be kind. Go to the comment section, mention me in a post saying, hey, Drew, I have this cool redub or project that I'm working on. Would you like to be a part of it? And then I will give my answer. I'll probably say, sure, I'd love to be a part of it. When are my lines due? And what are my lines? However, if I say, no, I'm busy, I can't do this right now, then that means I'm busy. However, Josh did mention a good point. If it keeps happening, I'm just going to ignore the post or comments, because honestly, I'm not going to waste my time dealing with them. Like, they can get pissed, they can, they can spam post me, but honestly, if people try to include me in redubs, or if they just keep mentioning me in posts that are absolute nonsense, I'm just going to ignore them. So I'm going to be the bigger person this time. I'm actually going to be smart, and I'm not going to listen to these. I'm not going to listen to Bossy Boilers. However, I still strongly suggest that you all don't please boss me around, because in the end, it makes you like Dora the Explorer, Mickey Mouse from Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, or any other bossy boiler that I know on television. So don't be a bossy boiler, because nobody likes a bossy boiler. And yeah. And also, if you're a Six Flags broccoli top who is fat and needs to lose weight, shame on you. You disgust us. You are a waste of space in Six Flags, and y'all need to better yourselves and start a better life, because your life sucks. And you suck too, as a person. Anyway, that's all I have to say about everything that's going on. I'm not going to quit. I will still be doing Drew Thomas. I'm just going to ignore comments and posts from now on. So, as for the watch your language stuff, remember, Drew Thomas is not for kids. It's never been for kids since the COPPA update started, and it never will be for kids. I might someday make a kids channel. Maybe I'll do like a kid-friendly channel where I have, kid-friendly stuff. I mean, sure, you won't be able to comment and stuff, but hey, there's other ways of, hey, if you don't like what I'm saying, suck it up. I'm not saying racist slurs. I'm not being a bigot. I'm not preferring other people's company. It's just words. Like, fuck means to fornicate. Shit is another word for poop, or turds, or fecal matter. A bitch is a term for a female dog. An ass is a donkey or someone's butt. Like, these are just words, folks. Plus, this is America, the land of the free, the home of the brave. So, if you ain't in America, and watch Drew Thompson, don't like what I'm saying, remember that this is an American-based channel, and we believe in freedom of speech. If you don't like it, unsubscribe. Anyway, if you do like my content and you like adult-centered content, please subscribe to my channel. And also don't throw a hissy fit if you don't like my swearing or cursing. Like I said, unsubscribe if you have to. Anyway, this is Drew Thomas signing off, and I will not be quitting. I will still be making content, and nothing is going to stop me. Anyway, as always, good night, and pickles suck.